I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kelly. We're back with another video. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and join me. I would very much appreciate it. And if you like things like true crime stories, news, politics, and so much more, I think you would enjoy joining or subscribing. And if you're a returning listener or subscriber, thank you so much, guys, for being a friend. As always, I really do appreciate y'all so much. And please interact with the video. Give it a like if you like it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about the topic, and thank you to everyone in advance for watching this video. So, I wanted to get into this reaction to this absolutely cringeworthy video that I was revisited by just a few days ago. You know, it's an older documentary that came out about a year ago, I would say, about these two women, these two POCs, you know, people of color, and they go around and perform these humiliation rituals on these poor, delusional, haphazard, self-loathing white women, okay? And it's just overall a sad situation to watch, and more so than that, it is actually completely embarrassing, and it needs to be addressed, okay? White women, we need to hold ourselves accountable, okay? So if you are not one of these types, it's up to us, okay? We have to come together and slap some sense into these absolute idiotic embarrassments to our very own kind, okay? So we're going to react to this video, this dinner, and the documentary is called Deconstructing Karen. So it's just a little hint of what's to come. So let's get into it, y'all. Okay, guys, so and I do want to apologize in advance because unfortunately this is the only way that I could find the full documentary, and it's like over an hour, so we're probably not going to be reacting to the whole thing because otherwise this video would be too long and I would probably get into too much trouble. But I was only able to find like the actual full documentary, and it's not even like in order because it's a reaction done by this idiot right here that you see on the right hand screen at the bottom here, who I completely loathe as an individual himself, Hassan Piker, who is a complete and utter communist leftist who actually is quite fond of capitalism and owns nice things and makes a lot of money, actually, and doesn't really donate any of it to his community. But that's neither here nor there. He's a douchebag, but he's reacting to this documentary, and I was watching it, and surprisingly, we actually agreed with him on quite a few points. But overall, I think he's an absolute tool bag, and I apologize in advance because this is all I could find. But I still wanted to react to the video, and he had the best form of this entire video. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, let's get back to the women's version of this.
The fucking laugh. Oh my god. Okay, so just as a little precursor, I guess I should say, if you guys have not heard of this, so like I was kind of explaining in the beginning, these two ladies, okay, they go around and they charge $5,000 a piece for whatever idiotic, brain-dead white woman they can find to prepare this dinner, okay, in which they'll not only be eating food in nice houses with these white women, they will be degrading them. They will be berating them. They will be telling them how racist they are. They will be having a struggle session to end all struggle sessions. And they charge these women afterwards, and you'll just get to see a little bit of what I'm talking about because it happens right away. I mean, they come in hot as fuck, and the documentary is all about these dinners. And the website or the actual like place that you can go if you're interested in getting, told that you're a racist and you're a piece of shit white woman, it's called like Race to Dinner or something like that. And you can actually go, I think, still to this day and make arrangements to have this done to you. I know it sounds quite appealing, but try to hold off until we're done with the video, and then you guys can go and sign up. But just a little, background explanation before we get into the full force of this absolute shit show of a documentary. This is so bad. I can't.
I must confess that over the past few years I have been gravely
don't associate. Oh, come on. No, that's fucked up.
disappointed with the white moderate who is more devoted to order than to justice.
Oh, no.
Just bad. Can we leave? Okay, in 2024, can we leave all the dead in their graves, okay? Let's stop bringing up dead people to try to justify our point of view or to try to push a narrative, okay? Let's leave Hitler, let's leave MLK, let's leave George Floyd, let's leave them all. Let's leave everybody in their grave where they belong, let them rest in peace, and let's move forward with new ideas, okay? If you have to bring Hitler into your argument as a way to prove a point or as a way to guilt somebody into your way of thinking, then you're a shitty person, okay?
No, that's shameful. That's shameful.
It is shameful, actually. That sign is shameful.
I have been in this work for a very long time. I marched in the 60s. I have worked on presidential campaigns. And what I know is that Race to Dinner allows us to have radically honest conversations.
Sarah and Regina found a Race to Dinner in 2019 to help white women learn how they uphold white supremacy.
The market we have identified is white women who call themselves
who are rich,
liberal or progressive or Democrat.
Yeah, that should be everything you need to know right there. White women who are progressive or Democrat and too stupid to know that they should never be participating in something like this. And your ring is ugly, ma'am. Okay? No. It's a no. So notice, I think it's funny, I think it's quite hilarious that she says that her target market is pretty much any white woman that's not conservative, okay? That should tell you what you need to know.
Not only change themselves, but begin to change their children, their families, their co-workers, their friends. The foot of white supremacy and patriarchy is firmly on their necks, just like it's on ours.
Oh, is
text it to you?
Yeah, you can text it to me.
Girl,
I know it sounds bizarre, but I used to be a white feminist. White woman trapped in a brown body. And then I, woke up and I started doing anti-racism work.
She was a feminist?
When I first started talking about racism, I think the thing that I was totally unprepared for was when, you just talk about white people. You say the words white people, and those white people want to come and kill you.
I don't want anything to do with you, actually. I don't want to kill anybody.
Okay, yes, move on. We know.
And if it means one white woman at a time, I'm going to keep going.
Okay, so here's,
By the way, most of those people who wrote that are probably men. I'm just gonna, like, definitely not like the Hillary Clinton pantsuit wearing white lip moms that are like, fuck you, bitch, kill yourself, cunt.
okay, are you ready? Potential deals?
You'd be surprised.
So dramatic. Let's see, he's worse than me.
Holy shit, look at this.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, they have the target white. Look at their target white here. They've got a token white woman. Wow, isn't that nice? Just, ma'am. Oh, shame on all of these women's houses, y'all. Like, you would not catch any other race of people doing some dumb retard shit like this. It just drives me up a wall. It has to be stopped. These women have to be stopped. Liberal white women must be stopped at all costs, okay? They should not be afforded any decision-making powers over anybody, ever, for like a long, long time until they can get their minds together, because I don't know where they went wrong. I don't know what has snapped in the brains of these people to make them so self-hating and think that they are so bad and that the white race is so bad that this is the shit they got to participate in. It's truly astonishing.
following Syra on social media for a long time. I wanted to be Syra's friend. She's so triggering and it's so good. It's so
She wants
we
to
had the
trigger.
dinner at my house. I wanted to like graduate and be like, I have my certificate and I like survived a dinner with Race to Dinner and like here's my certificate and now I'm like super woke. Which is all white supremacy. Like every single bit of that, is all totally white supremacy. I want to do a boomerang with the three of us.
Okay. What is a boomerang?
And she thinks she thinks she's got it. She thinks she has like totally nailed it with that statement. That word salad that she just spit all over everyone. It's like, girl, if you only knew how much you lost the plot and how silly you are as an individual. I just have so much pity in a way, but also anger.
You're gonna love it.
Let's do it right now.
There's no noise. It's just movement.
God.
Hilarious.
They hate you, ma'am. They hate
One
you.
of the Beckys. I'm somewhere. And here's the thing.
and
I don't know
they
what
hate
kind of
you.
Becky I am, but I'm pretty sure that my black and brown friends know exactly what kind of Becky I am.
Take the wheel.
This is content. This is so good, bro. Were the people making fun of were the people making this documentary making fun of them? What the fuck was going on when they made this? Are they making this as like oh god, oh my god, are they making this as like a promotion? It seems like they're making it as a promotion, but like I can't read this as anything but like a joke.
Before we go any further,
I know the editor, it is serious. Now here's the thing that I want to say, okay? Some of these white ladies are very well intentioned, okay? Some of these white ladies are very well intentioned, and I'm with you,
Move
okay?
along.
I'm with you, but I'm gonna say what I always say, and that is just be fucking normal. Just be normal, white ladies. Be normal. Be normal. Be normal. Be normal. Just be normal.
True.
Okay. This is just like, I mean, two ladies that are transparently banking on white guilt. That's it.
And there's no such thing as white guilt. Okay, if you have white guilt, it should be based on something that you've personally done in your life. Okay. White people, stop, just stop being guilty, stop being sorry, stop being anything made to feel bad that you've done something if you've not done nothing to nobody. If you don't hate people based on their race, don't let anybody feel like you have just because of any statement that's asinine that you've said or any other such nonsense that anyone tries to put in your head. I'm over it because no other race, no other group of people participate in shenanigans like this, and so why do we, as American white people or European white people or whatever, have to do it? We don't. It's done. Today it ends, okay? If you're watching this video, if you can hear the sound of my voice, stop if you're doing it. Hopefully most of people who are watching my video here are the ones shelling out $5,000 to have a black lady call you a racist bigot, okay?
And white guilt is not normal.
No, it's not.
White guilt still comes from a place of like, otherizing yourself and otherizing black people and just like not behaving in a normal way. Oh man. Oh,
That's so true, what he
so
just
good.
said.
Okay. This is
is
great.
a Becky or a Karen?
He's actually right for once.
In general, it's a pejorative term, mostly used for describing an entitled white woman. The worst of the Karens use their societal privilege to oppress people of color, most commonly calling a manager, or worse, calling the cops.
That's a constable.
There's an African American man. I am in Central Park. He's recording me and threatening myself and my dog. Please send the cops.
Illegally selling water without a permit?
On my property.
It's not your property.
Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
You're accusing me of a crime, correct?
I am not a racist person.
You just made a
Do you know
racist
what?
comment.
You need to go home.
You know what a signal is? Guess what? Even in China, they have signal lights.
I hear you have a problem with these gentlemen having a barbecue here at the lake.
Why are you taking the posters down?
Because all lives matter.
No.
None of these ladies are fucking joining the race to dinner shit, dude. Like what?
Jesus Christ.
You're crazy.
Where is there safety? There is no safety.
And you know what? They're only radicalizing people like this. That's all they're doing. By, like, doing the complete opposite, okay? A lot of times these are just people who are having bad days, just like anyone else has, okay? But they're being pushed in the media as this narrative of, like, being these, like, evil, racist Karens, quote unquote. And I've already said this before on my channel that, like, for the most part, a lot of these people that are called Karens are just white women who are trying to uphold standards in society and in their neighborhoods and things like that. So if they see something that looks sketchy and they come and question others, yeah, maybe they should mind their business. Maybe they should just move along when they see something that they don't agree with. But why can't they uphold a standard in their own neighborhoods or around their communities? You know, why can't they question people who may look sketchy, who may look like they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing? a lot of times that's what you find. And, you know, I really don't have any problem with that, because the more we just allow stuff to go on and let society keep slipping further and further into like just sheer chaos, and everybody mind their business, and you know, that's not my business over there. No, it doesn't. That doesn't involve me. Then like people are just gonna literally start doing whatever the hell they want to do. And then we have more and more chaos and madness. And so, like, I think we need Karens, okay, to uphold societal standards in some places, in certain circumstances. We do.
The law says I can't kill the.
Oh!
This was in California.
Oh
Fire, just straight up
mad.
in the valley. Oof.
Nice.
I love you too.
Don't threaten to kill.
You know,
That's
cancel
not
culture
good.
isn't real because no one remembers any of these Karens. I've literally covered every single one of those instances.
Good for
Every
you.
single one of those instances
Wow.
I've covered, and also I remember. They're
Wow.
awesome. They're like Pokemon, dude. Are you kidding me? They're some of the greatest hits.
Bitch, get out of here, man.
I'm gonna call 911. I'm sorry, I can't hear you either. I'm
Also, some of those women did
being
get fired.
Rambo, please send the cops immediately.
Also, that lady was innocent, and it was proven.
Go on your reservation.
Nasty Mexican dog. Nasty Mexican dog. Don't
bless you.
I don't care about your Facebook or your video. I play games where you get fucked to death.
Oh my God! Hello.
The term has been
Ma'am?
criticized for being sexist.
No
but
good.
what is more Karen-like behavior than being furious for being called a Karen? Either way, there is one good thing that the term has produced. For white women, it has raised awareness about the intersection of race and gender and how
Yeah,
that
it's
plays out in the
racist.
society every single day.
I mean, here's what I'll say. Class is probably not going to be a factor here, okay? Considering that if you have $5,000 in disposable income, just like if you have $15 in disposable income, $15,000 for the other male version of this camp, I suspect that you are at least some level of financial. You've hit a level of financial comfort, you know.
Hello.
In 2019, filmmakers reached out to Denver area residents seeking white women willing to have an honest on-camera conversation. And awesome.
This is just god awful.
Wait, what just happened?
Hello. Hi. I'm Syra.
Lori.
Hey, Lori.
Nice to meet you. Jackie, nice to meet you. Thank you all. Thank you for being here this evening. We want to have a conversation that we believe is very important. And one of the reasons why the United States can't really move forward is because we can never.
Is because we can't have these $5,000 a pop dinner conversations with like rich white ladies who are like liberal.
He's so
but
right.
not rad lib enough. You know what I mean? Like one white lady with $5,000 additional dollars of disposable income at a time. Okay.
Have the conversation.
I mean, he's
about
not wrong. He's calling it. That's kind of. It makes me like him a little bit. You know, like just tad. And like I've said this also before in the past. Like progressives, it's oddly enough like progressives and conservatives align like right together on like certain instances and certain arguments and certain like viewpoints. Progressives and conservatives are very similar and they run parallel, their ideas. And so I'm kind of glad to see this like other side of him, because I've never once seen a clip of his that I agreed with or liked, but upon watching this reaction video of his, I was like, okay, you know, yes, you're right about that. And he is. He's calling it out. I mean, how ridiculous is that? What's holding America back is white women, okay? Yeah, sure. Okay, ma'am. Whatever delusion you want to say next. Or what are you going to tell me? The sky is green?
race.
My name is Syra Rao. Thank you all so much for coming. Like Regina said, we have this elephant in the room that's killing us all. White supremacy and racism is bad for everyone, including white people.
Okay, girl.
I think we have a window right now, and you all are the key. White women are the key. You have more power than you'll ever know.
Wait, I
in this
thought
time
we
and
were
place,
what's holding us
if
back.
you all can join us and
I
join
thought
our
we were
sisterhood,
holding it
the
back.
world changes.
Are we the key or are we holding it back?
That's why I'm here, because it all starts with conversation. So thank you sincerely for being here, because it's not an easy conversation and you didn't have to be here. You chose to be here. I'd love if everyone could just go around the table and briefly introduce yourselves, say a little bit about yourselves and why you're here.
I have 2 young children, and it's important for me that they grow up colorblind, right?
Whatever. Why?
I'm
Why is
an
that
artist
important?
and a barista, and I learned about this through Syra, through your Facebook. The reason I'm here is because I've always thought of myself as being like kind of woke. And I mean, you know, my best friend is Mexican, my partner is biracial. We have these conversations all the time. But then through following your posts and interacting on your posts, I realized I'm not doing that great.
Guys, I mean, her partner is biracial. She's obviously not fucking. She's obviously not racist, and she has a Mexican best friend. I mean, she solved it. She's solved the answer to racism. And the other lady, like, why is it important for your kid to grow up colorblind? Of all of the values, of all of the, like, merits that you could, like, instill in your child, like, just to be kind to all, you know, to be honest, to be a giving person, you know, like, colorblind, that's at the top of your list. It's so important for your kid to be colorblind. How about just teach it to be a good person? Maybe that.
And I feel like there's a racist white man living in my brain, and it's my dad's voice.
Whoa.
I'm a descendant of slave traders who believes very strongly in telling ugly history. It's an honor to be here, and I'm willing and wanting to get uncomfortable because I think that's what we need to do.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Bro, this is like, yo. This is the
Look at the
exact
hate
opposite of
in
what
her
I
eyes.
say when I say white people be normal. They're just being abnormal right now, okay?
They're being god-awful.
We just saw 3 different degrees of, like, not being normal from 3 different kinds of
R.I.P.
white people. One
Dad.
saying, like, I want my children to be colorblind. Immediate self-report.
I'm sure her father has, I mean, my goodness, like I really do, I worry about him, you know, and his mental state. For her to say something like that, what a slap in the face. What an absolute disgrace to have that as a daughter. And, you know, she's obviously got daddy issues because she said she has a racist white man living in her head. Girl, no, I guess you're just racist. Anybody that's going to willingly call themselves racist, no matter what kind of woke, you know, virtue signaling points you're trying to earn, I'm going to go ahead and believe you. If that's what you say, listen, you know you better than I know you. So we'll give it to you.
I was right. This is black white for rich white women. Yeah, no, it is. It's awesome.
Thank you. Absolutely right.
I'm half Mexican, half white, and my family has every shade under the sun in it. So for me, race has never really
You
been
said
a
half
thing.
Mexican, half white.
Hi, Hazel. Do you believe that this is such an important conversation, especially because I do have 2 children that are young, that it's on us?
Like, you can be a white Mexican. You know what I mean? Like, that's not. Why did she say I'm half Mexican, half white? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, this lady right here, one of the ladies that's putting on this whole dinner, she's a fucking white woman. She looks like she's Indian, but hello, you're white, bitch. Like, I see your white skin.
Okay, so you're double white. You're ginger. What the fuck?
To do better, to do more.
My kids are biracial, so my husband is Hispanic and white, and I don't
Girl!
see color. I don't see. So how she said,
That's a
I'm
quarter
blind to
racial.
color. Like it doesn't
Get out of
affect
here.
me at all. Y'all,
laugh.
when we bleed red.
I'm here tonight because I'm confused. I watched my son
I'm confused too.
feel victimized. He felt that because he was a white male, that he was a victim of
Ma'am, you're in the wrong
reverse racism.
place. You're in the wrong
We're
place.
all human.
Go
We
to
all
a
have
Republican
a light, a
club.
heart shining within us that needs to be seen. We all need to be a little bit better and just recognize who love.
Bro, every single one of these ladies is calling the cops on a black person. Okay, I'm saying it. Maybe not the barista, but like, come on.
In each and every one of us.
Every single dinner, without fail, we've got like the woke wars. And so it really is this like being wedded to how not racist you are, but it's a start.
So
it's
bad.
a start, and you've got to start somewhere.
One of the
start
things
there.
we know is that you cannot change what you don't acknowledge. So we're here to help you acknowledge some things and to try and work on changing some things.
So I've heard this a couple times already. Colorblind, and you don't see color. And I'm just going to drop the bomb here. That's white supremacy.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Everything is, right?
Colorblindness is white supremacy.
She wants to chime in so bad. She's like, hold on now.
You even said, I don't see the color of anyone's skin because when we cut ourselves open, we all bleed red. So you acknowledge that you see the red. How can you not see the color of our skin?
Ooh,
To
got
me,
you
I
there.
mean, my husband's Hispanic. I've dated every race. It doesn't. To me, I see inside. I see your love, your morals.
He's half
morals, your
Hispanic,
values.
ma'am.
I see.
Yo.
Excuse me, ma'am. He's half Hispanic, okay? Your kids are only 1/4 Hispanic. They're probably whiter than you.
She's about to drop the MLK quote, you know? She's about to be like, I have a dream, you know, that we don't judge people by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. You know what I'm saying?
This
Just
lady
like,
hates all of these women. This black lady.
also,
Look at the way she looks at them.
I love that her retort is like, well, you see the color red. It's like, yeah, that's an analogy, man. She's just.
What we have in common, like my husband, we enjoy doing things together. Like the different things I don't see.
Maybe like your experience in the world is different than theirs.
Yeah.
How
You walk
eye-opening.
through the world with a different experience because you are a white woman.
Oh, wow. Tell me more.
Bro, these people pay $5,000 for this. That's crazy.
Beyond wild.
Yo, this shit's awesome, dude. Every part of this is so dumb. Like, dude, you come to the House and I have a broadcast, I'll berate you for free. Okay, you don't even need to give me $5 to avoid the top of the hour ad break or nothing. Which, by the way, that's not a segue. Like,
I will too, actually.
I'm saying it. Like, I already did the segue earlier. Like, I'll do it for free. Just come in here and say some dumb shit. I will fucking berate you.
I literally will do the same. Any takers? Let me know.
What is the number one thing that white women feel the desperate need to be over and above everything else? Nice.
Girl.
White women
says who?
feel the desperate need to be nice.
You would
It's
know.
White women's niceness that is killing us all.
She would know. As a white woman, she would know.
And so what does nice mean for white women? It means smiling. It means
That is true.
being polite. It means not calling out oppression when it happens.
Well,
when you
that's
say
not
you're
true.
colorblight, you erase us.
Because I don't ever
But
call
you're
it
not being
oppression.
defensive as well. I don't.
You're sharing our truth.
And I'm sharing my truth too. I mean, that to me is. I mean,
Yeah.
to me is saying,
We need.
Yeah, get after it. Yeah. Ooh, come on. Make him work for that $5,000. Come on now. Yeah, give it to him.
We need
So
to
stupid.
educate ourselves so much because we have.
Oh, whose mom is this?
I think this person is like one of those like sees a black person and like wants to wash their feet type liberals. You know what I'm saying?
Gross.
She
Ugh.
popped off so quick when she's I'm a descendant of slavers. Like immediately
This
I
woman
caught
is-
the vibes of like the whole like I made
I mean, how many cats do we think she has? Let's be honest. Whose mom is this? Somebody come get their mother and put her in a home.
my son shackle himself alongside myself, and we went to like black neighborhoods and we were just like apologizing profusely, that sort of shit.
Is that what this conversation is about? Some education?
You know, change requires pain.
Girl.
Most people will not change until they have what I call a significant emotional event.
And I also want to lay a couple of other things down. You've mentioned it and you've mentioned it. Being married to a black person or a brown person, having brown or black children does not make you impervious to racism. You cannot,
There it is.
frankly, fuck your way out of racism.
Ah! Oh my God. Excuse me.
Let me ask you a
Damn, they're
question.
mad.
How many of you would trade places with a black person in this society? Raise your hand.
Slaver's gonna say me, maybe. Come on, say
I don't know
it.
the answer to that.
Well, it's yes or no. How many of you would do it?
And that's a terrible question, first of all, because you should never, ever raise your hand. If somebody were to ask you that in real life, yikes, if they do, run away. But I'm just saying, if you ever would feel the need to answer a question about switching places with anybody, just don't, because it's retarded. It's not realistic. It would never happen. And you should never want to trade places with anybody, but you were born as yourself. You should love yourself and be happy and find a way to love the person that you are without having the need to pontificate about trading places with anybody. It doesn't matter if it's for a scenario that you're trying to play out for argument's sake. It's a dumb question. It's a dumb premise.
I mean, I dated a Hispanic, very dark.
No, I'm not talking about Hispanic. The question is,
Just say no.
She said,
I
I
love
dated
being
a
white.
Hispanic-
Thinking of myself of having very dark-skinned children.
Girl, stop! Stop it!
Yo! Bro, this shit is wild, dude. It's so good. This is so fucking good. Oh my God. Oh, dude, everyone at this table is awful in varying degrees, okay? Oh, this was made for me. This was tailor-made for me, bro. Oh my God. This was made for us.
the question is, how many of you would be willing to trade places?
It's not like she even had that child. She was like, I considered it seriously. And then I was like, I don't want no fucking brown child.
This society with a black person.
Just say no.
Absolutely.
I think I would. I'd be a black
I'm
woman.
not saying there's not racism. Absolutely not. I'm just saying
Please.
I don't see it.
Yeah, but you know how
Not-
racist this country
Not
is.
to the degree that you do.
Oh
To
no,
be
you
frank
will
with
never know. You know, in this country, we
oh my
created
gosh, this
the
is so bad.
criminalization of black people.
Where?
And when your skin is seen as a weapon, you're never
God.
unarmed. And that's
Oh,
why
wow.
black boys and men and women are dying in the street with their hands up.
Oh, is that right? I thought that black men and women were dying in the streets because their fellow black people were killing them at alarming rates. Pretty sure that's why. And the whole hands up, don't shoot. has been disproven countless times. Anybody who's still using that, or like in any context of race and how racism happens in America, they're dishonest, or they're uneducated, or they're ignorant, or they're just completely delusional, or all of the above. Because that narrative was disproven in the Michael Brown circumstance. That's where the hands up, don't shoot came from. He didn't have his hands up. He didn't say don't shoot. He was trying to get a gun away from a police officer, which is why and when he was shot. And it's just incredible to me that people still try to push that. So absolutely not. It's not from police officers or structural racism or even white people that is the cause of all these black people dying in the streets. Okay, look no further than to your own people of your own skin color. Okay, that's who's killing all the black people, if we're being honest, if we're looking at raw numbers. Which is a problem.
In 1950.
By the way, which is a problem, and it needs to stop, because I actually care about those people who are dying, and they are still people. They are still our fellow citizens, our fellow brothers and sisters in humankind, and it should be put an end to. But let's be honest about where the problem's stemming from, okay?
And everything was in black and white. I am myself now almost 70, 4 generations out of slavery.
Time to die.
And that should tell you something. I am a mother. I have 2 adult children. I have 4 grandchildren, 11 siblings, and each of them has children. So this work is so important to me. The more you think about white privilege and racism, the more you get.
Got a white grandbaby.
People don't want to talk about it. They just want to be in denial. I don't think as a black person I have the luxury of sitting around and doing nothing.
I need that chair.
Because the lives of my grandchildren and my children depend on me being active in this space. We have to be in this because our life depends on it.
Oh, does it? But somehow you've made it to 70.
We have one rule,
is a really good way of putting it into
if you're
perspective, I think,
going to
Tam.
cry-
Oh my God, it's working. It's working. First of all, oh, by the way, the things that she's saying, well, not her, the things that the other lady is saying are true. Like, of course.
No, it's not.
Even what Rao is saying is true as well. But remember, like, you got to remember the format, okay? You got to remember what's going on here. Like, they're saying that, but, like, there's a difference there, okay? They're not just like, they're not, you know, they're...
No, we don't know. What are you saying?
A little bit of a grift, okay?
A little bit?
Leave the table and go into the living room there. It's right there. And there's some Kleenex and whatever you need. Does anybody know why we would have that rule?
Because this is about white supremacy and not our personal feelings, right?
Oh, teacher's
And
pet.
when a white woman starts crying, what happens?
All the attention is to the woman.
Yeah. All the attention.
Damn, she said alting.
That's the only rule that we have.
Does anyone want to cry right now? No? Okay.
I do.
All right. So I
And
want
I'll
to show
cry right
hands
here.
of everyone at this table.
Bro, this is literally identical to the MDK shit that we were just watching. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's for, like, the conservative divorced dads who want to feel like macho men, okay? And this is for, like, the libbed up and, like, conservative white women that want to be like, what's this racism thing about?
Absolutely not.
Who is racist?
No. Conservatives are not there. Shame. Shameful! Shameful! They did the whole Ron DeSantis. Some of them are doing the Ron DeSantis. They're looking around. What's everybody else saying? What's everybody else's answer? Before they put up their hand all slowly and sheepishly. I guess I am racist too. Shame. I mean, my goodness. How embarrassing for all of you.
Shame.
Oh, look at her. I told you she was a white lady too.
So I can't sit here?
So the only one that didn't raise their hands, and I think this mom, she's like probably more moderate. She's obviously still a liberal because she's there, but like I think she's more on the cusp because she's like talking about her sons feeling victimized because they're made to feel like they're oppressors because they're white men. So she's like on the verge of being red pilled. She's the only one that didn't raise her hand. And then this black lady didn't raise her hand. But the Indian white lady, she raised, like everybody else raised their hand. How pathetic. Why doesn't the black lady have to raise? I guarantee you out of everybody sitting at the table, she's the most racist one. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. And they didn't say who's racist towards X race. They said, who's racist? Ma'am, Miss Black, raise that hand up, girl, because I know you are.
You gotta go. Sorry, sis.
I would leave. I would leave. Girl!
So I saw a
Got
couple people
shamed
surprised
into
that I
it.
raised my hand. When I said that I was racist, I am racist against black people.
Oh, wow.
So it's institutional.
Oh, my
Indians
God.
are institutionally racist against black people. Deconstructing
Bro, that shit's
Karen
crazy.
is dismantling your own white supremacy.
Oh, my God. That is wild.
Yo, this is crazy. Bro, this is awesome.
I think news, we could all agree, makes things worse than when we were younger in our age, right?
No, that's not true. How does the news make things worse?
Because they, like when I was younger, the things that were shown were not shown when I was younger.
But I feel like it's more rampant now. People have a free pass to just go and be their white supremacist self on display because there's a free pass for it, in my opinion. I mean, given our current political climate and the leader of our country.
Hello?
When I was in Charleston, South Carolina last summer, I get into my Lyft, and the guy turned around and looked at me, and he said, "Lady," he goes, "I hate to have to say this to you, but if I get pulled over, you're just another black woman." And
You're not
he's
black!
And he said, "Put your hands up, do as they say, do."
What?
Sure, Jan.
I don't believe that happened.
Absolutely not. It did not happen.
I'm sorry. I don't believe that happened. I'm gonna call Cap on that. Okay.
Because she's not black?
That's not a
So
thing.
stupid. Grift.
That definitely did not happen. That is. And then everybody clapped. Yo, that was LeBron levels, dude.
Literally,
What?
dude. That was so.
Stop.
I mean,
And then,
how dare, like, how? I mean, the level of fucking delusion. It's insane. This is watching mental illness in real time. Okay. I mean, I have no words. I'm speechless for that statement that she just made. You're just another black lady. You don't even look black. Not even 1% of you gives me black woman. Okay, not even 1/4 of 1%. How idiotic.
then the cab driver yelled, "This is MAGA country." Oh.
Not make any trouble.
He actually
Girl.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, dear God.
Of course.
You're a liar.
To protect her.
To protect him and to protect
You're
me.
a fucking
That's the
liar.
life he lives.
And so-
That's his reality.
But that's
insane.
That's his reality, whether it's insane or
No,
not.
I'm not saying he's insane. I'm saying it
I
is
get it.
insane.
But what we're saying is,
It's true. I was a cab driver.
this is America.
So
I want to ask also to
stupid.
stop acting shocked. So part of white feminism is acting so surprised when we tell you.
But it is, why are you telling us not to act the way that we act if it is surprising?
Because
to me, that is surprising.
Ooh, she got an attitude.
So
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's surprising to me too because of how insane that story is. Okay. I'm sorry. That's not a real story.
And none of these women will call it out, except for that one white bitch who's got the Mexican husband. Oh my God!
This
What
is making
the-
me misogynist. Don't. No. This is not. This is just liberalism. Okay.
What I'm saying, I'm asking all of you that when we express to you, and I'm not just talking about Regina and I, because when this dinner is over, like this is a blip, right? You go back into the world, and when people of color trust you enough to tell you their story, believe.
That's the that's the heart of that. Okay.
Yeah, Griff.
At the heart of that story lies this statement: that black cab driver trusted me. Okay. That's why he trusted me enough to tell me that.
Not only that, though, but like she's trying to tell all of these stupid, idiotic women, if a black person says it, it's true. And you can't question it. You can't believe it. Or even if a regular Indian white woman tells you something, you can't question it. Believe all white Indian women and black grifters, okay? You must believe them. You must not question. You must not disobey. You must not defy. That's really where this all lies. That's the heart of this matter.
Okay. That's what that is. Oh no.
Without expressing shock, because when you express shock, it pushes you
I'm
away
shocked
from
at the
blame.
audacity of you.
That makes me very angry because I don't look at that.
I was born in 1950. You know what I expect of white women? Not a damn thing.
Good. That's
Other
what
than
you'll get.
$5,000 a pop for a dinner like this one. Which, by the way, hey, listen, she's taking on emotional labor. Okay, let's keep it real. Like she's putting in the fucking work. Okay, because I don't know. I mean, this is fucking kind of annoying, right? Like, you're just...
They're annoying.
Oh, this is awesome. Get the bag. Get the
I
bag.
expect nothing of you because you have never given me anything.
And I won't.
I can't trust you. Okay,
good.
But how can we come together when you say something like, I will never trust a white woman? If we had a really hard talk, you said you would never trust me?
Well, I would have to see.
But out of all your years in life, you've never
Racist.
Well, let me put it this way.
Black
the ones I have
racist.
trusted have come back to disappoint me.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me that Marnie, that
This feels like the weird corporate inclusivity training where everyone kind of looks bad. Oh, yeah. There is definitely like, look, man, capitalism will find a fucking way, okay? There is going to be an opportunity. When there's a will, there's a way. This is a new avenue, okay? This is a new avenue to make money, okay? That's what's going on here, and I respect it. I respect the grift.
when Regina's talking about her feelings and how she doesn't trust white women, instead of saying, my God, well, how can, like, why? Like, what about me? That's what you said. Would you trust me? What if we had a heart-to-heart conversation? Why are your feelings so hurt?
Both of you guys
Exactly.
have been
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. If somebody acts that way towards you, don't try to understand why. Don't get your feelings offended. Don't give it another thought. Get up from that fucking table and have some damn dignity about yourself and tell her to go fuck herself. Okay? I don't care what people like that think of me. I could care less, and neither should anyone else. It's absolutely ridiculous because that woman is a racist. That woman has so much hate filled up inside of her body. That's why she doesn't have any hair growing up top of her head. Okay? Because it's all falling out due to hate. So, screw what any of those people ever thought about you in the first place. It's not for you to understand. She's right about that. You know, don't ask why. Just get up and leave. I would love for one of these women to just get up and leave and tell both of these idiots to go and kick rocks, okay? Because that's what they really need to do. This is absolutely ridiculous.
about.
It's like a hate against us. Like, I feel like it's like.
Oh, yeah, you think?
That really like hurts me that somebody would not.
But why are your feelings more important than the reality of the violence of our lives?
Girl! Go to hell. The violence of our lives.
Imagine if your husband beat you and you confront him. Would you go and massage his back while you're confronting him? Or would you actually be really angry and hurt that he's been beating you?
I mean, I don't know.
That's where we come to
How
when
good
you've
is
been a
the
victim of abuse, and white women have abused us our whole lives. Why do we have to hold your hands? Can't we just tell you, hey, you guys have hurt us. This is done. Now make it right.
Bro, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. I'm sorry. This is so fucking dumb. Holy shit. Bro, what the fuck?
Silly. White women have abused us?
Like,
where?
If you're woke, you understand that every single person is a product of their environment, okay?
No, they
and if
don't
you're woke, you
understand.
understand that environment is bigoted. There's an intersectionality of bigotry, okay? The heteronormative, patriarchal,
Here
transphobic,
we go.
homophobic, misogynistic, anti-black environment.
What other buzzwords
okay?
you
So,
know?
Yelling at people when they're doing like the lightest version of that bigotry is probably not a good way to like get them to agree. You know what I mean? You have to be at a position where like these people have to like 100% say, okay, you're a brown woman, okay, you're a black woman. I'm just gonna unconditionally listen to everything
Indian.
you are saying. Okay, that's where you need to be at in order to listen to what they're saying and take it seriously. Why are you siding with the racist? See, people are doing it already in the chat. First of all, it's because I'm racist. Okay, I'm a man. I'm a racist white man. I don't know if you noticed this. That's why. Okay. Or maybe because I do fucking anti-racist ad prop on a daily basis, and I do have a lot of privilege. Okay, I have a lot of privileges, and I try to use them for good.
Oh my God, you're so bad.
And I would dare I say, I think I have a decent amount of success as well
No, you don't. You're a failure.
with what I'm doing.
And when she says she doesn't trust
What's
white
going on with
women,
XQC?
and I consider her a friend of mine, I also understand why she doesn't trust me. I don't take that personally. And
I'm asking a question on what could you do, because as a white
no,
woman, I mean,
that's
I guess it's not like,
we have a lot of work to do. We have so much work to do.
Speak
and
for
so
yourself,
I don't take
Becky.
it personally because I understand that like that is her life.
But to say you're your friend, but she doesn't trust you is also a hard thing for me to accept. The same. This is my friend, but she does not trust me.
But also, why on earth is it about you?
Oh, excuse playing FIFA, baiting people into thinking that he's actually watching the World Cup. Is that what's going on? Dummies. Dummies.
Okay.
The fact, and also I want to come back to why would you say that we're spewing hate? We're telling you what it's like to be us.
And not everybody, you don't have to look at my color of my skin saying I'm white to not trust me. Why don't you look past it, I'm white, and say she's a good person?
Because
Why
her entire life we've never given her a reason to trust us.
Everything is
not
not
white people.
about
Not all white people
you.
are bad.
Everything.
Not every white person is
I
bad.
think that part of what
I have this discussion with people that I know, friends, lawyers, everybody, and they'll say, well, Regina, you know, there are some good white people. And I'll go, well, what have the good white people been doing for the last 450 years?
Girl.
What have you been doing? Obviously, it's not enough because...
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Ending slavery, giving black people and women the right to vote, creating the greatest country in the history of the world. You know, just a few things here and there, that's all.
Nothing has changed.
Girl, get out of my face. Meanwhile, what have black people been doing? Let's look at Africa, okay? Is it more similar to the Western nations of the world, or is it more similar to the exact same way that it's been throughout history? And are they still living like they're in, mud huts and shit like that? What are y'all been doing? And is there still? Last I checked, there was still slavery happening currently in Africa right now as we speak. Black people selling other black people, as they have been for the last 450 years, might I add. The black slave trade originated from black people, okay? Had they never been selling their own people off to white foreigners, it would have never happened. So maybe you should take this whole act over to Africa and see what y'all can find out there.
When you're in discussions with white people about racism, they like to say, well, MLK changed the world and he did it with nonviolence. And my question to them is, well, if he changed the world, why are we still here 50 plus years after?
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh my God. Did she just say MLK didn't do much? Like, what is going on right now? What the fuck?
She's delusional. Fucking idiot.
Yo, dude, what?
And like,
did MLK?
All of the wokest, most idiotic, feminist, liberal shitheads will say that it's more racist today than it was back then. I mean, fucking cuckoo world. Absolute insane world.
Okay, have dinners with white women? I think not. Checkmate, okay?
Hello, beast.
This is too much. I think I'm going to die. I'm overdosing. This is too much content.
So
yeah, Nelson Mandela was cool, but didn't do too much. Yeah, exactly. Did Nelson Mandela have dinners with white women? Okay, to be fair, MLK might have had dinners with white women, but that's not what we're talking about here. Okay, not that kind of dinner. Shut the fuck up, chatters.
Those were different.
Okay, calm the fuck, cool it, chatters. Okay, you're like one step away from Zoomer TikTokers being like, MLK actually wanted to do the civil rights movement so he could fuck white women. Okay.
Okay, that's gross.
That's a real TikTok.
Hurry up.
J. Edgar Hoover could never. Okay, let's continue.
You could never.
I just want you to get clear. We're trying to tell you what it's like. People's feelings are hurt. We're spewing hate. So we are trying to tell you, and the first thing that a lot of you at this table have done has been this. And I want you to sit with that. I just want you to sit with that.
Okay.
That's all.
Oh, wow. So brave.
All right. Have a great day.
Oh, no, not
Can I
the
have some
sign.
space right now? Thanks, bud.
Not the
We
votes
have
for
a
women.
host that was like, you know,
this lady, she is the biggest piece of hot garbage I've seen in a while. Black Lives Matter in the front yard, ma'am. Just, you work for these two imbeciles. I mean, the amount of therapy these people need. And I'm not talking about therapy with like a liberal fucktard therapist. I'm talking about they need to touch grass and they need to get under the control of a man and go to church because yikes.
no, Genevieve, this is really important to me. And hey, that's one of Desmond's paper people. Drop it. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, your house is in chaos.
You're saying that there was still racism after white women use MLK as if that means that now there's no racism. Like people are like, well, Obama was a black president. There isn't racism. Okay, that's fair. I mean, that there is white supremacy still very much alive and well, obviously.
But it's not. Oh my God.
MLK,
I can't with these people.
Which one of these ladies did Bernie cape for? Please tell me at least it was a black lady because Rao was insufferable. No, it was Rao. Justice Democrats actually.
Oh my God, shut up.
The
Please
Justice
shut
Democrats
up.
pushed for her as well. Yeah. Representative Diana DeGette defeats challenger Saira Rao in Democratic primary for Denver-based congressional seat.
Oh, she's mad.
She got 32%.
Oof. Yikes. So she's a failure. A failure! She lost her election.
Loser! Let's go, Ace. Loser.
That's
this is
just
like
about
all
right.
day long losing my train of thought. Hey, is this Shannon and Diana?
It's all that white guilt
I like
inside
Genevieve
you.
a lot. I think that she's extremely endearing and kind and really wants to do good. We need a white woman in that position because white women have to hear this from other white women.
And I'm from New York, and I can tell you from personal experience that we need it in New York.
We're not credible in some ways. And
Oh
that,
my God.
in a nutshell, is white supremacy.
Oh my God.
Do we have a white person ban in this country right now?
Oh.
Do we have a white woman ban in this country right now?
We don't have any
Do we
kind
have
of
a
ban.
Christian ban in this country right now? Do we have
yeah.
a Jewish ban in this country? What ban do we have in this country right now?
See, there it is, guys. The Jews. Any of you Jews out there, y'all are lumped in with us, okay? Y'all are in this boat too. You might as well throw Asians up in there too. Hey, we're all bad. We're all bad people. Very bad people. But, you know, if you're a Muslim, black Indian, a fucking white Indian, or a black person in general, you know, you guys are okay. Y'all are good. Y'all are good. Y'all are all getting banned. Yeah, we have banned everybody, you know, that's not white in the country, and white people just are living like kings out here. Yeah. Okay.
Muslim.
We have a Muslim ban
Thank
in this
God.
country.
We need it back. Bring it back immediately.
And it makes sense with what happened with my son because the day before he got in the fight with the friend who was not a friend but was Muslim.
Oh,
the day before, I guess on the internet, it was Kill the Muslims Day.
Ah! I think her son is low-key based and red-pilled.
He didn't know about, I didn't know about, but the school knew about. So then when he got in a fight with a boy in his class who's Muslim that apparently had been going on for years, of course, then my son, it makes sense. The school would be hypersensitive. But as a mother, how do I explain that to my son? Like, I don't know what is the right thing to say to him.
So I'll tell you what, that's your privilege, and you're
Yes,
acknowledging
of course.
it. To say I don't know how to talk to my son, he experienced, in his mind, and in my mind he absolutely didn't, he experienced a tiny little fraction. My little 8-year-old boy, who's the sweetest little boy on the planet, his first week of school in the 2nd grade, a little white girl told him, your skin is disgusting.
Is your son at West Point, the Kill a Muslim Day? Stop.
The little white girl sounds based too.
Oh, no. Dude, yeah, her son's going through basic.
You don't belong in this school.
Or how can we help our kids? How can we change it? Like, we have young children. What would you say? What do we do as parents with young children? How do we change this to not
Acknowledging your racism and acknowledging your white privilege and having a conversation with your kids from the time that they were little.
Yeah, break your kids
step
down.
one, truly, and it seems easy, but right now we're seeing that it's not, is not getting fragile. And by fragile, not getting angry, not getting
Make them
defensive,
feel like the
not
pieces
getting
of
upset.
shit that they are.
Bro, this is so hyper focused on like white women grievances. I mean, I guess that's like supposed to be the plan and the program, but like it's 27 minutes in. They've talked about like not a single fucking structural inequality. Like, what is happening? The ladies are all on the defensive, okay? Because yes, they are racist, obviously, okay? And also simultaneously, they're being berated by 2 women that they paid $5,000 for, and like there hasn't been a singular moment where everybody goes like, here are some of the reasons why systemic racism is real, okay?
Because that's not the goal, okay? Hassan, I don't know if you haven't caught on yet. That's not the goal. The goal is the struggle session. The goal is to put $5,000 in these 2 retards' pockets. And for these white ladies to then leave this conversation, leave this dinner table, feeling like they did something. Feeling a little bit less guilty, okay? And so one day, hopefully if they go through this enough, and if they're broken down and beaten down enough, maybe they'll wake up and realize, hey, how did I get here? Why am I $5,000 out of pocket, and now I feel like a piece of shit white woman? I mean, what's going on? Maybe I was right. Maybe I was right to question what's going on here, because I don't really know how I got here. Hopefully one day they can see the light of day, but until then, they need the struggle session. And that's what they're here for. They're not here to actually understand real racism. You know, if they were, we'd have a historical conversation at the very offset of this. That's not what anyone's there for.
Let me make, like, I'm not a debate lord or anything like that. But fuck, like at a certain point, you got to just like, you know, pull some receipts up. But they have this attitude where it's like, it's not my job to educate you. You just need to sit your fucking white ass down and listen. And that's the energy that a lot of these like anti-racist courses have, which is so fucking stupid. It is your job to educate them. It's literally your job. You got paid $5,000.
Oh my god.
To educate them.
Oh my god. Never.
It's your fucking block.
I don't know what we're yelling about! Loud noises! I don't know what we're yelling about! Loud noises!
Literally never again.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Let's continue.
Are you okay?
And believing us. Like, please, whatever you do when you leave here, do not teach your kids to be colorblind. Do not talk about colorblindness. Don't say that I don't see the color of your skin and we cut ourselves open, it's bleeding red. The thing that really needs to happen, frankly, is white women need to come together.
No.
You guys need to come together, because until and unless you come together, there's no hope for us. And right now what's happening is white Democratic women are attacking white Republican women and vice versa, and you both are taking the moral high ground, and you're all the same.
You know, she's got a point there. And I think this is where we're going to end it, guys. She's got a point. You know, white women do need to come together. We do. And once the whites all get together and realize that we're not all racist, bigot pieces of shit, and we actually have just the same amount of purpose, meaning, and value as any other race. If you don't already know that about yourself, I mean, I know that about myself, but I hope you know that about yourself if you're a white person who thinks this way. Once we come together, you know, and realize that, like, hey, look, this is great. We're great. We're great people. We're amazing, great people. We built this country, okay? We did this. Look around you. Everything that you see. It's great, right? You know, wonderful. There's problems in the world, of course. We're not idiotic, you know, lunatics who thinks that, you know, there's just a utopia going on here. But it's better than any other country in the world, literally. Go to any other country in the world. You will find more racism, more inequality. It doesn't matter how woke the country is. You cannot change people's hearts and minds and viewpoints from just forcing it upon them. You can't. You can't. People will always have some form of bias, hatred, whatever have you, in their hearts, if that's who they are, if that's what they grew up with, you know. It's about changing hearts and minds by being better people as a whole, okay? That entails all of us. So once all the white people come together and realize that we're a group and we matter and our race matters, then we can get together with everybody else, all the other Americans, and understand that, hey, Americans, we also matter. Maybe we need to be America first. Maybe we need to look out for our country before we give away all of our wealth and money to every other nation that wants to suck us dry in the world. And then maybe we can start to make things better at that point. But up until then, this kind of shit is what we'll continue to get. These retard women are the bane of my existence. They are so lost, so completely misguided. I mean, I like I said, I have pity on them for, you know, up until a certain point, and then it turns into complete and utter disgust, and I want to throw up everywhere. Because how can you be so self-hating? How can you sit here and stand for something like this and allow yourselves to be talked to like this from two idiots, one who couldn't even win a congressional race? Okay, I would never take advice from any one of these people in this video, including this idiot, you know, Hassan in the right-hand corner. Absolutely insane. So what did you guys think of that video? I would love to know your thoughts, guys, because it's just truly amazing to see. It's astonishing to see these people in action and to see that this is really real in this country. This viewpoint, this backwards way of thinking that we can fix the past by denigrating the future of our country. And you're only hurting your kids. If you're going to this dinner and you're taking anything from this dinner, or you're even, you know, taking anything from any of these woke idiots who try to convey this message to you, and then you convey that to your children, you're only hurting them in the long run. Why don't you just, like he said, Hassan said, be normal, okay? Be fucking normal. Learn what it is that you value. Learn what it is your morals are. Learn how to be a good person, and then instill that into your child. And then the rest will take care of itself. There's no need to denigrate and like break down your own child, make them feel about this small because they're a white person. That's completely ass backwards. And if you are doing something like that, then maybe call CPS on yourself, because that's scary. And kids should not be made to feel that way. Kids should not even understand what it is that ever were to happen at this table. I mean, it's just, kids are born innocent. Let's keep them that way. Let's not push all of these issues that are not even real issues in our country. They're made up issues. Let's not push those on the children of America, please. For the love of God. Let me know what you think, guys, and subscribe. And until next time, y'all take it easy out there. Don't be shelling out any money whatsoever just to be berated. If you want to do that, I'll do it for free. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Bye.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.